Good morning, going into afternoon, everybody. How we doing today? Another lovely day headed towards the Outer Banks, except I'm not gonna go out there today. I'm actually gonna be doing some things in Currituck, but first we're gonna go through Elizabeth City. But before that, I need to pull over and clean my windshield so you guys have a better view. Just came off the highway, coming through the backside of Elizabeth City, like I usually do in the morning time. And we got 7-Eleven right up here. I'm just gonna pull over and give the windshield a whole scrub down. Get this video started. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, I like to show views of the Outer Banks, surrounding areas. And I like to mix it up with the surrounding areas from time to time. And today, we're going to be going through Elizabeth City. As a matter of fact, we're in Elizabeth City right now. Just entered it. This is the newer side. First gas station I'm pulling over. To clean this windshield for a better view, you can't help it, but those damn Gates County bugs get me every time. I'm on North Carolina back roads. It's real buggy. Coming through some swamps and whatnot. They're really developing this section, like really hard. They just got this Texas Roadhouse out here. It's been slammed every day. They've been open for like probably over a month now. And then there's a newer Taco Bell, a new Wendy's. There's a brand new Chipotle that's not open yet. So yeah, they're really building it up. They even just built a giant medical center. They're building a huge storage unit warehouse. Sorry, I get distracted by the traffic. Here we are, 7-Eleven real quick. Give me 1 second, guys, and I will get right back with you. BRB. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. All he cares. Alright, back on the travels. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Although you could have probably just fast forwarded that part. Got to do the old roundabout at this 7-Eleven. Yeah, we're going to go through a little bit of the city today. Hope that's alright with you guys. and we're off. And there's the Texas Roadhouse there on the right. Here about 4 o'clock, they're going to be jumping. Somebody asked the other day, they said, what happened to the F-150? And noticed that I was driving this Toyota more often now. This is not my vehicle. This is a friend's vehicle who just so happened to have this as a spare vehicle. And I've been trying to work on my truck for the past month. It's been leaking transmission fluid, and it currently will not shift. It'll turn on, but you put it in reverse, you put it in drive, and it just revs the engine. So I've been trying to, and it happened at the worst possible time. It happened when I was like really busy and was not even able to deal with it. So since I've had it, it's been sitting out there. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the story. It's been sitting out there at Backwoods Haunt at the haunted house that I was doing for a month. I actually just went over a week ago and tried to start it for the first time, and I had to jump it and get it back started, but it was still in the same condition. It just will not move. And there's a couple possible reasons for that I've looked into. I've known for a while that the transmission has been going. It's been leaking transmission fluid for a while now. I've had it at the mechanics. I've tried to fix it myself a couple times. And it's the same story every time. We fix it, it'll get me around for about 3 days, and then it fails on me again. And one thing I do not want is to be driving down the road and for that engine to lock up on me. So, for safety reasons, I have decided to probably finally part ways with my F-150. And people have already made me a couple offers on it, so I'm probably going to sell it for parts or as is, whatever have you, because it has some nice things on it, and it could be valuable to somebody that knows how to work on transmissions. For me, I actually have a spare vehicle. I've always had a spare vehicle, and the reason I'm not driving that vehicle is because it also had a problem right at the same time as the F-150. It's almost like they gave out in the same month. So I believe, so I also own a 2013 Ford Fusion, and as of this video, they just picked it up out of my driveway an hour ago. And so with that one, we think that it has a blown head gasket, but we have not driven it since the problem started. So we wanted to not damage it any further, and same story, we were really busy in the month of October, so we weren't able to do anything with it. But now that I'm starting to get some of my life back, we're gonna see what the problem is. They should let me know probably by the end of the day tomorrow what the actual problem is, try to get it fixed before the weekend, and then I can give my friend his truck back. So extra long story for you guys this morning, but yes, I had 2 vehicles go down on me at the same exact time. It is what it is. I got here in the left lane to go through, what's the name of this street? I believe it's Erringhouse Street. It's one of the main roads here in Elizabeth City. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to come up here and just take a right and go on a little adventure. I don't know Elizabeth City like the back of my hand like I do the Outer Banks, but I know my way around. I know where I'm at just by seeing certain things, like right here, Chauncey's Pawn Shop. They've been around forever, so kind of gives you an idea of where you're at, but I know my sense of direction around here as well. But I can see where one could get lost. So we're just for fun gonna take this right here. Just go explore right here in dead center middle of Elizabeth City. There's some really nice parts of Elizabeth City, and there's some really run down parts. That's just is what it is. They're starting to build nicer stuff. They're starting to let some of the older stuff rot. So that's the Elizabeth City story. Like, for instance, they just opened a Wawa, 2 weeks ago out here. So, and I told you guys about the Texas Roadhouse and all the other new things that they're building. I didn't know this road was going to be full of speed bumps. But it has lots of places to eat, so that's a good thing, in my opinion, because I'm on the road and coming through here quite a bit. So most of that's in the way of fast food, but there is some decent places to go eat at a restaurant as well. Alright, I'm about sick of these speed bumps, so we're going to come up here and take a left. And one thing I've noticed coming through here more frequently is that Elizabeth City is getting busier and busier. Ooh, that lady was mad. She was cussing her, and now she's riding her tail. Baxter Street. And what we're doing here is just kind of weaseling our way over to the city side. Just a little cruise around. I think all I did was just make one square there. Came right back to the same road, so that tells me I need to stay on it. This is Church Street, by the way, that we're about to turn back onto. So this is another version of unedited video. You know, there was a good year there where I was just cutting in just when I was talking. But I feel like I'm doing you guys an injustice by doing that. And I want you guys to see it all. And I'm not because, you know, I'm afraid of the pauses or anything like that. I don't care about that. So I just figure I'd keep you guys entertained with some narration and cut it in and out as I talk. But people have commented that they like the long, just straight up videos. So I do apologize for you have to wait at these traffic lights for me, but at the end of the day, you can fast forward through the traffic lights if you'd like. You know, just fast forward 10 to 20 seconds. I should be back moving again. If I would have kept on the main road, I would have already been in Camden by now, but I wanted to take you guys around a little bit before I head out that way. Had a little time under my belt, so hope you guys enjoy this ride. Although this seems to be an extra long traffic light here. Here we go. Alright, and then now that puts us pretty much right here in the middle of the city. So we're going to go down a street or two. Actually, I've made my way to the waterfront, guys. I could have turned left and been in the city, but we're just going over here to the straightaway. Seems to be easier because it's kind of busy today. And a lot of these roads are one way, so it gets hectic. It's tight through there, by the way. We're going to be making a left. We're going to head through this one strip of city and then head on out, because Elizabeth City sure will burn your time up trying to cruise through it. Just going to casually wait my turn. I never try to make any sudden moves. I like to just wait till it's clear. Keeps my stress levels down, you know. I'll wait my turn. Here we go. But yeah, and that's what I figured when I wasn't gonna decided to not edit them anymore, because it helps me to be able to just put the video straight up without actually doing anything and going through a whole nother half an afternoon process trying to edit it all. So, and right now I'm still quite a busy person, so just gives me a couple more hours of my time to be able to put this up, give it to you in a quickness, keep it more relevant, all those good things. So when I thought about that, I figured with the notion that you guys could just fast forward through the parts you don't like. You can edit them yourself. But if you don't, fast forward. I appreciate you, and that means you're really riding that passenger seat with me through every traffic light, through every minute. Appreciate y'all. But for example, when I get home tonight, I'll be able to just put this right on YouTube. And depending on what time I get home, if it's too late, I'm not going to put it up. But if it's, I'll just post it tomorrow. But with the unedited versions, you're getting within the past 24 hours. Sometimes when I was editing them, you might not see something that it might have been something from 2 to 3 days ago. So, and that's also why I've been doing a lot more live videos. But I failed to mention that we are in Camden now. As soon as we cross that Pasquotank River Bridge, now that I can stop running my mouth about editing videos, it's not what the channel's about. Just trying to keep you guys up to date, that's all. Such is with any, I'm sure, YouTube channel, you know, everybody, they got to figure it out. They got to figure out what works and what don't. While I know people enjoyed those old chopped up videos, I feel like this is more legit. You get to take the whole ride, you get to see the time frame that it takes to get there. The real time frame for the real Outer Banks. And this is me right here. I like to hang out in the back of the pack. Everybody else can do all the Fast and the Furious stuff, all the, you know, lane switches over and over. It's alright. I can stay 5 minutes behind you. Fine by me. Don't get me wrong, I used to do all that stuff, but then the moment realized in the area I live in, it doesn't really ever get you anywhere but a couple minutes faster, and that's, you know, it is what it is. It's a lot of stress to save a couple minutes, you know what I mean? So anyway, trying to keep it peaceful, guys. Stress-free lifestyle. So if anybody's wondering what I'm actually going to do today, because I haven't talked about that yet, I'm actually going to start cleaning up at the haunted house. There's still a lot of work to do to break it down, and not only that, I have another thing I haven't told you guys about yet. I haven't told anybody. There's only a couple people that know about this little secret thing, this secret, we'll say, event that I'm about to do. And it all came up in the last 2 weeks of the haunt, and I will be releasing that information. Let's do it now. You know what? Let's release the information this weekend. No, I'm going to tell you guys now. I'm not going to get you all warmed up to the idea and then not tell you about it. So here we go. I hope everybody on this channel does not judge me for the event that I'm about to do, because Halloween's one thing, right? Haunted houses, they fit Halloween, but we have an idea to do a scary Christmas version, a haunted Christmas, a haunted house that is Christmas themed. Let me know what you think in the comments, good or bad. But everybody that I've brought the idea up to, they love it so far. I haven't met any naysayers yet. I'm sure I will. That's fine, because I know that Christmas is a lot of times viewed as a religious holiday. So, will we touch somebody's feelings? I'm sure we will. I'll deal with that when it comes. I think like I said, everybody that I've talked to about it, they found a lot of fun in the idea. And if there is anybody religious out there that is judging us based on the event we're doing, then I'm sorry, you shouldn't be judging in the first place. We'll just say that. Second off, sorry, I got distracted because there was an animal on the road. Second off, we do not condone any like devil worship or anything. That's not what the haunted house was ever about. We do the haunted house for the community. We donate money to charity through the event, and the idea was always to just for family friendly fun. So there's no religious stake behind anything we do, although I'm sure somebody's got that in the back of their mind, and that's fine. Let people be stuck in their mind about what we're doing, but it's not the case. Anyway, I just had to throw that out there as I tell you about this event, because I'm already prepared for some sort of blowback from it because of this same topic, just a religious standpoint. So, but I can assure you that we're not going to be touching on anything religious. I'm not putting nativity scenes and, you know, doing anything that we're not doing the cross. I'm actually taking that down. That's just a Halloween event, Halloween prop, and I know better than to put somebody on a cross during a scary Christmas. It's going to touch somebody the wrong way, and that's never the intentions of what we're doing. That's all I'll say about that. So when you think scary Christmas, think, you know, scary snowmen and nutcrackers, and just touching on all the, you know, traditional Christmas stuff without being any sort of religious about it. first bug just splattered against the windshield. I don't know if that's in your view. And also, you get to see that Camden merges right into Shortcut Road. So this is the final road to get to Currituck. And once we get to Currituck, McCorney's and the Backwoods Haunt is only a couple minutes away. So, not only are we doing some cleaning over there and just still cleaning up from the season, I've already been over there, I've already done most of it, I've already wrapped all the extension cords and, you know, collected all the lights and electronics, the bells, the whistles, all that is in safekeeping. But part of this cleanup is we're going to go out there and rearrange the maze, and we're going to turn it into the Christmas event. So, we're getting started on that part. The cleanup is mostly done. So, just a little bit of brush that I got to haul off to the dump. But, I'm only interested in rearranging some of the maze walls today and turning them into a different pattern than what they saw during the October season. And now that the October haunt is over, if this camera is still rolling by the time I get there, I'm going to show you guys around. I didn't want to show it off too much during the season because I mentioned that there's a lot of local people that follow the channel, and I didn't realize that before until I started doing it. People saying they, you know, hey, I saw your YouTube, the inside of it and everything, and told me, a local person told me that. And then as I started doing some more research on that topic, I realized there's a lot more than I thought. If it was just a couple, I probably would have said whatever, but it's a good amount, and part of having a haunted house and the effect is that people not know what to expect. But now that it's over, take you guys on the tour, even though it's already, but we've already started, you know, taking some of the walls down. We've already started, you know, cleaning. It's bare naked right now, we'll just say that. So, but I can show you the maze in its entirety as far as the base of it, the skeleton of it. Definitely not much to talk about on this road. Shortcut Road. As you can see, they've cut down all the crops last month. So everybody's preparing for winter time as far as the farmers go. Here lately they've been picking all the cotton. See large cotton bays of cotton going down the road, usually spilling all over the road. I also failed to mention that it's a beautiful day outside. A beautiful fall day. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt because over here at McCorney's the sun just seems to stay right on you. So I prepared for once. But I'm sure I'll change my mind as the sun goes down and be ready to leave, which is fine by me. And the lady's gonna get off of work. She's a trooper. She's gonna get off of work after cleaning houses all day and come help me. So she's gangster, dude. I love that girl. My soulmate. Just watched a plane fly over. There is an airport over here. Currituck County Airport. right off of Maple Road. There's also the county jail over there as well. I didn't seem to think it was a great idea that they put the two side by side, but hey, who am I to talk about the framework of a jail facility? Anyway, as you can see, this road makes you a little delirious to start talking to yourself. Just kidding, guys, I'm talking to you. I would think I would have a problem if I didn't have the camera rolling. And really the only other thing over here besides a little elementary school is the Currituck County YMCA. And it is a very nice YMCA, but it is over here in the cut. Shortcut, that is. Haha. If you take a left right here at that in the cut road, you'll be either, you can go to the airport and the detention center. You know, just in case somebody you know might have screwed up and landed themselves a night in the slammer, you can go visit them right there. Then just the fire station. And here's the YMCA here on the left. And that's my favorite landmark to see on this road, because that means we're just about 2 minutes from getting on the Currituck County Highway. Because I'm taking you guys on this long stretch here, it might be one of the longest videos I've ever done. And that is because I'm not editing them. And I'm not going to talk about editing again. When I first get up here, my goal is to just assess the situation for a couple minutes. Soak it in, make sure I got my priorities on what I'm going to do when I get here, because you know I only have a few hours and I did travel an hour to come out here and do it, so I want to maximize the value of my time when I'm out here. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to similar things. Gotta make it count. There's only so many hours in the day. There's only so many days and years in this life, so make it count. And that's my calling card. I like to do as much as I can possibly do. And, you know, I might tell you guys about how busy I am. I love it. It's what fills my cup. I mean, you know, keeps me active, keeps me, you know, getting out of the house every day. Got a couple DJ gigs lined up this winter. People have already booked us for their holiday parties. So, get to show you guys some more DJ gigs, because I haven't really touched on that one too hard just yet. Showing you guys a glimpse, but that is also another instance where I have to be careful about who I'm recording, because with DJ gigs, it's usually mass amounts of people. And the last thing I want to do is upset one of my customers that we're filming them. But I've grown to the point now where I can just ask. Be like, do you care if we film your event for our promotional use? We have landed in Currituck, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for landing. Gonna get up around a couple curves here, pass by the Currituck County High School, and we will be where we need to be. Gonna let him go, but he took too long. So we just passed by Currituck County High School. Currituck Sports, which is a bait and tackle shop. My uncle owns that store, but I haven't been in there in years and years. As I have not really ever been fishing in my adult life, and you guys have heard me talk about it more recently than I plan to. So, might have to give Uncle Ed a old visit. Go get some bloodworms. Alright, right here on the left, we have arrived at the old house at Corny's Auditorium. And for those that were wondering about the F-150, I'm looking at it right now, still sitting in the driveway up here. We're actually just going to go up here and park right beside it. Actually, no, I'm going to take you guys to the back. There we go. Yep, there my F-150 sits. Poor girl. It's been fun, but I think I'm going to have to sell you. I'm waiting on one more mobile mechanic to come up here and give it a look. And then I believe I'm going to have to part my ways. Alright guys, we are here. Let's go walk around for a second. I got to use the bathroom. And I'm going to do my assessments. Still standing strong. This was a very convenient little thing that I built for myself to enter the maze from the side. So, yeah, there's the cross I speak of right there. We're gonna take that down just so people can't say anything about us touching on anything religion. And I'm not going to anyway, you know. I'm a God-fearing man, so not sure if I would feel right doing it myself. Of course, yeah, like I said, this is the naked version. This is all just, we've already started breaking down the walls here, cleaning up. Yeah. This is kind of my little personal, I mean, it's not mine, but this is my little stash spot. This is where I do a lot of my work during the show. It just has spare parts and lights and things we needed to operate. It's got my coffee maker there. You guys know I'm a coffee guy. And then here's the barn here, which was, this was the butcher shop. And we do a lot of our makeup in here, but you can see I've already got my lights and everything organized into totes. Saw is the law. Our butcher used to scream that at people and then crank the chainsaw. The saw is the law. Yep, and we had our little spider web tunnel. Looked really cool at night. Looks like a kid's clubhouse in the daytime, but you know. They had to crawl up under here, and then when they got through here, we had the laser swamp going. So, if anybody missed it, I did post a backwoods haunt video, like an insider video, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So if you wanted to check it out when we were in season, but yeah. But basically, I'm going to take sections like this and rearrange them, and get it ready to start coming in here and decorating for Christmas. Alright everybody, I'm going to get to it. I'm not going to take you guys in the porta potty with me. That'd be weird. Hope everybody has a great rest of their day. It's a beautiful day out here, beautiful week ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.